Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to take you through how I like to transition my life, my house, everything between summer and fall. We're kind of in this weird shoulder season to where it's not quite summer anymore because school has started. The leaves are just starting to turn, but we're not quite into fall yet. I want to embrace both seasons at the same time. This is what I do to do that. So let's go check it out. One of the ways that I like to embrace this end of summer, early fall is with the food that I eat. So I try to eat seasonally anyway, but this is straddling seasons. So like for breakfast, I'll do a good protein rich, kind of hearty breakfast in a smaller portion and have some berries with it on the side. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. We just moved, and so I don't really have much of a garden, but I do have some herbs in pots on my deck. So I've got some mint, I have basil, I have green onions as well. So it allows me to bring in some freshness from the outside. They're really liking their growing conditions right now with a little bit of a cooler weather, but it's still nice and sunny. So I get to bring those inside, and tending to the garden also keeps that summer alive for me a little bit. But I also love to have hearty soups and stews and things like that this time of year too. And if I use my Instant Pot, it doesn't totally heat up my kitchen like I would want to do in January, but not in August. So here I'm just making actually some goat stew. I got some goat cubes from my local Costco the other day. It was like $3.99 a pound, very, very good price. And just whipping up a nice hearty stew, brought in some green onions from my patio. And it's just a nice hybrid way of getting a hearty meal without super heating up the kitchen. And it's so easy to do in the Instant Pot too. Just throw some vegetables in there, throw some meat in there, a little bit of water, spices, cook it for 90 minutes. And call it good. And actually, this turned out so nice and hearty and warming. And I have leftovers for days that I can have in the freezer to just pull out for easy meals. I also like to scent my cleaners for the season as well. So this is called Thieves Household Cleaner. It's an inexpensive, like $1 a bottle to whip up cleaner that has essential oils in it. It's non-toxic, safe for kids and pets. We've been using it for 10 years. And it smells kind of like clove a little bit to me. So if I add in a little bit of bergamot, and then that yellow bottle is called Kid Power. It has a little vanilla in it. That helps to bring the Thieves Cleaner into this slightly citrus, slightly spice time frame. I don't want to go too heavy on the spice because we're not in October yet, but I don't want to be too heavy on the citrus either because that feels like summer to me. So this cleaner is so great. I use it everywhere. And when we were waiting for our house to be ready, we actually drove down to Florida to spend 3 weeks down there this summer, and my car got really dirty. And so I needed to clean off the windshield, get all the bug parts and pieces off of my windshield. The inside was really dirty too. So all I did was spray on the Thieves Cleaner and wipe it off. And it does such a great job of cleaning everything: counters, toilets, windows, mirrors, all the things. And by doing it on the inside of the window too, I was able to scent my car because I also had that bergamot and that vanilla in my Thieves Cleaner. And it just helped to give it a little bit of an air freshener type of boost, without really doing much more than just cleaning my windshield. I also, back years ago, used to work at Bath & Body Works, and I used to love the fall scented candles. I can't be near those anymore. I use my diffuser now, and so again, I'm putting some bergamot in here. I'm doing a little bit of cinnamon bark in there also with some water, and that has totally replaced my desire for having candles and wallflowers and plugins and things like that. I don't crave them because I've got my diffuser, and it's so nice to have that going, especially during this early fall time. There's a discounted bundle if you are interested in trying out essential oils for more things than just scenting your house. I have a link in the description bar below that shares a little bit more about what is in that bundle. So I actually needed to go to Hobby Lobby because I have a couple of different springy, summery types of wreaths and arrangements and things that I wanted to bring into fall. but I didn't want to go too heavy on the bright oranges yet or the real dark colors, because that feels like October, November to me rather than August. So I'm looking more for the creams, not the bright oranges. And these were just so pretty. They were all 40% off at my Hobby Lobby this week. And I was going for like the dusty pinks and various colors like that. More the color than the type of flower. I really didn't care the type of flower. So I have my wreath here. This was up at 4th of July and I just had some red, white, and blue stars on it. So I just took those off, and this is the base of my wreath that I just keep reusing for the seasons, depending on what season I'm in. And I just put the different picks in there to bring it into whatever the season is. And actually the way that this turned out, I feel like I could leave that up through November, honestly, as is. So that's a good bonus there as well. I won't have to think about it again for another couple months. It just looks really nice and pretty hanging on my front door. Super simple, just throwing some picks in my wreath. I also added some to some hydrangeas that I had sitting next to my TV. The hydrangeas are pretty summery looking to me, but adding in one fall pick really helped to, it's hard to see there, but bring the kind of preview of fall into my house. And then I also got these, they were on discount, 90% off. They were like really large berry picks, I suppose. And I just bent them into a wreath and just attached it to itself with one of those, like the greenery wire. And it works great for my bathroom. Super simple. I'm liking the whole like organic type of decor now, decorating for the season rather than for a specific holiday. The same thing here with my pillows. I just have a really nice muted cream colored pillow cover here that I can put on top of my summer and spring pillows, and that will probably last me all the way through winter until spring as well. So it's mostly for me just trying to embrace the good things about both of the seasons that we are straddling right now, and making it easy for myself later on down the road to where I'm not decorating a whole bunch and then I have to like take it all down. This is something that I can leave up for months, really. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't already and you'd like to, hit that button down below, subscribe so you never miss a new video. I hope you have an easy transition from summer to fall, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.